The guy is literally mowing my lawn, and so annoying. And I said that backwards. This guy keeps like walking in front of my front door, and it's like alerting me every time, and it's annoying. Are we focused here? Woo. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, we're doing a favorites video, and I am already, what's today? Today's the 5th, so I'm 5 days late, which means this probably won't be up till tomorrow because I still have to edit the video. So I'm just very behind. I've told you guys already a million times that I'm busy as hell, but whatever. So I'm gonna show you guys all the things that I've been loving for the month. This is gonna be very heavy lifestyle and a lot less beauty. I'm sorry, that's just how it's been lately. I have so many lifestyle favorites like fragrances, clothing, jewelry, shoes, and food that I wanna talk about. And I have a candle. Did I put it over here? I didn't, so whatever. So first few things that I'm gonna talk about are things that I'm wearing right now, and these are pieces that are from my online store, and I love them so much. Like, I love them so much. One of them is the top that I am wearing right now, and this is called, oh, what is it called? The Honey Balloon Sleeve Blouse. So I'm gonna show you, it's a crop top, so I don't wanna show like too much of my stomach, but this is what it looks like. Flowy and so pretty. It has tassels right here that hang, and I'm wearing it with some like high-rise shorts. I'm not leaving the house, so I just figured I would throw this on. It has like these sparkles in it, which I love. I'm gonna be taking this on a trip that I'm going on in 2 weeks, and I cannot wait. I love the color, the yellow, like with some high-rise flared pants or like some high-rise trousers or over a bathing suit. I just freaking love it. Going into the jewelry that I'm wearing right now, these are our champagne threaded hoops, and I love them because they're not just plain hoops. They have like thread going all the way through here, and it's champagne, so the way that it catches the light, I mean, you guys can tell, like it catches the light so well because of the iridescence of the champagne. So I love these as well. And then the other one is this one here, which I haven't taken it off since we got it, and that was about a week and a half ago. I've literally stayed with it on. I have not taken it off. I've showered with it and everything, and this is La Luna necklace, and it's this tiny little crescent moon that has little stones inside of it. So these are just pieces from my shop that I'm absolutely loving, along with this scarf. It's like a multi-use scarf, and I love pieces like this. They remind me so much of when I was in Italy, because like women used to wear them like tied around their necks. They would wear them like with their hair in a ponytail, and this around the ponytail so that you couldn't see the ponytail, and it kind of dresses it up a little bit. I am actually taking it with me on a trip because I want to wear it like to the beach, but I want to wear it as a like head scarf situation, like one of these little situations, and my bathing suit. So that is what I'm definitely going to wear it with. I've worn this thing so many times. I've worn it to work. Like I used it as like a headband, and I did it like around here, and I tied it here, and I loved it. I've worn it with my hair in a ponytail. I've tied it around a bag to tie in the color of the bag to my outfit. I freaking love this. It's so soft and silky, and it's just so pretty. I love this thing. I believe all of these are actually still available, so I'll leave all of them individually linked down below so that you guys can see them and shop them if you want to. So now for some fragrances that I've been loving. One of them I've already talked about, but I feel like I love it so much that I need to talk about it again. But the first one I'm going to talk about is the Misty EDP, and it's funny because I've had this perfume for like 3 years, and I never wore it that much. I don't know why. It isn't like my type of go-to fragrance. But the other day, Tyler's mom came over, and this is the perfume that she wears. And when I hugged her, this was the scent that I got, and I was like, oh my God, she just smelled so yummy. So it's made me pull it out and start wearing it again. And I just love it. I think it smells like a princess. Like it smells like a girl that has her life together. She's very posh. Like this reminds me of like a British girl. I don't know. That's just what it reminds me of, but this is my favorite one. It has to be the Miss Dior. It can't be like the regular Dior. It can't be the Bloomy Bouquet. It has to be this one, and I've kind of like fallen in love with it again, and I'm hoping it hasn't even like gone bad. I think it's gonna start going bad soon, which sucks, so I'm gonna have to use it a lot. But I don't know, I've just like fallen back in love with this fragrance. The other perfume that I wanted to talk about is a fragrance that I've talked about before, and it's the KKW, I believe this is the Body 2. This perfume is like, this is probably like in my top 5 favorite perfumes of all time. Like I love this fragrance so much. Every single time I wear it, I get compliments on it. It's musky, it's like very sexy at nighttime. And it's like the perfect date night, perfect like going out, perfect girls night out, perfect girls dinner date. Like it's just perfect for nighttime and I love it. I have the other one, which this one I think is this is KKW Body 3. So I think this one is 3 and this one is either 1 or 2. I can't remember. I love both of them so much. But this one, I don't know, it does something to me. I love it. Tyler loves it. I just think this is such a good perfume and they're so underrated, I feel like. Like it's just, oh, it's so good. Now I'm gonna talk about something for my hair. And this right here is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo. And it's the scent mainly that I wanna talk about. It's the Light and Breezy Fresh scent. And I've used Batiste a whole bunch of times. Like I'm pretty sure everyone's used Batiste, but I've never seen this scent before. And when I saw it, I sprayed it in the air and I was like, oh, it smells light and fresh. That's exactly what it smells like. And I remember hugging someone at work, like I was saying hi to someone and she was like, oh my God, what shampoo do you use? And my hair was already like 4 days dirty. So it was this and it just smells so good. I wish this could be in like a body scent or like a lotion because it smells that good. I have it in my hair now and this is day, I think 3 or 4 and my hair looks still nice and fresh. It doesn't look disgusting and dirty. So I have been like living off of this dry shampoo. I love it. I got mine at Marshall's just because they had like a huge section of them. I love this. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some makeup really quick. So I have only 4 products to talk about. Like I said, this wasn't a very like heavy makeup month, I guess. But the first thing I want to talk about, I think I've talked about it already, is the Magic Star Concealer from Jefree Star. This is the first thing that I've ever bought from Jefree Star. Ever. Like, he isn't somebody that I like run and die over their stuff. But this concealer, my coworker actually told me to buy it, and I have pretty much used this concealer on every single no makeup day, which is happening a lot lately. Like, it's so hot here during the summers that wearing foundation is just unrealistic. Like, it's too hot. It's disgusting, it's heavy, it's muggy, it's sweaty, it's humid, it's just bad. So I literally take this, I put it underneath my eyes, I put a little bit on my nose, I'll spot conceal if I need to, and that's it. Like, that's all I'll use, and then I'll use a little bit of bronzer just so my face doesn't look flat. But the formula of this is so creamy. It blends very, very easily. I would say it's like a medium coverage. I don't think it's a full coverage, but it's definitely like a good medium, which is perfect for me, especially on like a no makeup day. I don't want full coverage under eyes if I don't have anything else on my skin. So I love this. Like, I really like it. I would definitely repurchase it if I ran out. I like the applicator of it. It's like a triangle, but it holds the product like right in there. I'm into it. I really, really like it. Another product I want to talk about is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalkr Instant Warmth Bronzer. And I feel like these don't get as much hype as they deserve. I have the color Private Island. Yeah, this is the color Private Island, and the color of these, they have such great undertones, even the lighter colors. Like, this has been like my go-to bronzer when I'm using bronzer at work on clients, or if I'm doing full faces on anybody. I always grab these bronzers. They go from so light to so deep, and the undertones are beautiful. When you put your brush into it, there's no powder kickback at all. Like, it's so nice. The way that it blends on the skin is absolutely beautiful. Like, it doesn't take a lot of work. The pigmentation is amazing. It doesn't even look like you're putting anything on, and then it's just like bam, bronze. Like, it's one of those products. So if you haven't tried one of the bronzers, I would highly, highly recommend them. Like, they are fantastic. Now I'm going to talk about a blush, and this is probably my favorite blush ever, like hands down. And this is from the brand No Cosmetics, and this is the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in the shade 05 Desert Rose. It's the blush that I'm wearing right now, and it is literally just like the perfect peachy but dusty sort of color. Like, it's definitely like a desert rosy sort of color, but it has the perfect amount of peach for my skin tone because I love peach blushes. The amount of pigmentation that comes off on this is amazing. You literally need like one dot and you can get it on both of your cheeks. It's just beautiful. It lasts all day. I love it. It's definitely like probably my favorite blush ever. I've used this forever, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it in a favorites video, and I've been heavily using it in the summertime, so I just figured I wouldn't mention it. Now we're gonna go into 2 more fashion pieces, and these are shoes. And lately I've been purging all of my stuff, like all of my shoes, anything that I just don't use, and I'm only investing in like the pieces that I know I really love. So one of them is these sandals. These are slides, and these are from Zara. I bought these exact same ones last year, but in like a brown color, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me wear those 5,000 billion times. they barely look worn in. Like, I have worn them so much. So when the Zara sale was going on, I had bought these for my best friend for her birthday, and I was like, I'm gonna get a pair for myself because this goes with everything. Like, it goes with black, it goes with white, it goes with denim, it goes with green, it goes with purple, it goes with pink, it goes with everything. And I just love the print. It's fun to like break up a solid outfit. So I've been using these pretty nonstop. Like, I've used these back to back to back to back, and I love them. The other shoes that I want to talk about are a pricey item, not even gonna lie, and I work my butt off, so I deserve it, and that's how I feel. So for years, and I'm talking years, I have been looking for this shoe from Gucci, and it's called the Ursula sandal. And when you guys see them, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. You've seen them before, I know it. And I had been searching and searching and searching, but once they finished that season, they didn't make them again. They've been discontinued, and you cannot find them anywhere unless you go on a reseller. So I was on The Real Real, which is like one of my favorite high-end websites. I bought so much stuff from them before, and I found them in pink. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me wear them already. They are the perfect summer shoe. I've worn them 3 times. Like, for you to be able to wear a shoe 3 times in like a month, and it's a bright color, that's how you know. And I love everything about them. I wore them last night. Tyler and I went to dinner, and they just make, I have no words. I have no words. I love them so much. They're about a 4.5 to 5 inch heel. If you're used to heels, and that's fine for you, like, it's not gonna be a big deal. But if you're someone that doesn't wear heels often, this might be a little bit high. But I love the way that they make your feet look. I'm gonna wear them with a white dress for Tyler and I's anniversary, which I cannot wait because I love how white looks with these. Like, that's what I've been wearing these with. White shirt, jeans, and these shoes. And I freaking love them. They were a pricey item. I didn't pay full price for them because they were like resold, but I love them. Like, I don't regret these at all. I love them so much. And the amount of times that I've been able to wear them alone in the last month, like, they're definitely a favorite. I love them so much. So now we're gonna talk about some food items. And the food items this time around are gonna be really different from things that I've talked about before, because I have been on a very, very low carb lifestyle for the last almost 2 months, and I've lost about 12 pounds so far, which is great. I feel amazing. Like, I feel amazing. And I told you guys before that carbs really like get me. Like, I feel very sluggish, I'm tired, I want naps every single day. They affect me very quickly, and I know that, so I just figured I would make some changes because I want to feel better. I wanted to just feel good about myself and not feel like super self-conscious if I'm wearing like a specific type of clothing piece or whatever. So I'm gonna show you guys a couple of food items that have been like saving my life while I'm doing this low carb like lifestyle thing, and you've seen some of them on my Instagram if you follow me. But the first one that I want to talk about is this. It's a buffalo ranch like a garnishing sauce. I bought this at Marshall's and it was $3.99. This is what it looks like here, and this is good on chicken. I used it on the side of pizza. I put this on like wraps, like a chicken Caesar wrap, a buffalo chicken Caesar wrap. Amazing. This is 0 grams of carbs for a tablespoon, which for me is a perfect amount. And even if you want more, you can still add more because it's 0 carbs. Delicious. If you go to your Marshalls or Home Goods even and you can find this, I highly recommend it. Next are these Atkins caramel chocolate nut roll bars. I'm not on Atkins, but these are 7 grams of protein and 3 grams of net carbs. They are so good. It's like a chewy granola bar, but it has peanuts and caramel inside. It is so good, and these save me whenever I want something sweet because I'm not doing any sugar. I'm doing low carb and no sugar. So this has been saving me. This is my 2nd box of these already, and they're so good. Like, whenever I eat something salty and I want something sweet, this does it for me every single time, every time. These right here, if you're Spanish, especially if you're Puerto Rican, these are Tostones De Pana, and pana is breadfruit. So these are pretty much fried breadfruit slices, and they taste just like tostones. Like, if you eat plantains, then you know tostones is like one of the best, and dip it in garlic, dip it in like mayo ketchup, anything like that. And I have been eating these. This is my first bag, and I have 4 left in here, and it's 6 grams of carbs for 3 pieces of pana. One plantain is like 40 something grams of carbs. Like, it's ridiculous. So I've just been like paying very close attention to how high certain things are in the carb world, and if I can find substitutions, that's what I've been doing. So I do loaded tostones with these all the time. Like, I do shredded chicken with a little bit of like one of the sauces, like one of these like sauces, or like an aioli. put some sauce on top of it, put a little bit of shredded cheese, and they are delicious. They hit the spot, they're filling, like they're just so good. And they're 130 calories for 3 of the tostones, so they're amazing. If you guys can find them, I know they're usually in the freezer section of like Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie. If you live in a very Spanish like neighborhood, I can't find these in my neighborhood because I don't live in a Spanish neighborhood at all. So my coworker found them for me because she does live in one, and you're able to find these very easily in like your local Walmart, in a Publix, in like Winn-Dixie, if they still even have those in your area. But these will save you if you're trying to like lower your carbs, trust me. Another low carb savior is this skinny pasta, and this is in the spaghetti shape. You can get these at Publix. These are, I think, like $2.99 a bag, and these are noodles. So this is, it's hard to see right here, but this is made from a vegetable root called konjac in Japan. And these are gluten-free, sugar-free, fat-free, cholesterol-free. It has fiber, they're all natural, they're low-carb, grain-free, no soy, no dairy, and no odor. And these are 10 calories for half of the bag, so 20 calories for the whole bag. And they are 0 grams of carbs. So I use these for spaghetti. I use these a lot for stir fries. Like this is like, I do this with stir fry all the time. You just have to rinse them out because they come in like a bag filled with liquid. You rinse them out and then you throw them into the pan with like your vegetables, your chicken, your shrimp, whatever. You stir fry it all with like sesame oil, a little bit of soy sauce, and it is so good. This is probably like my 6th or 7th bag of these. This is my last bag, so I'm gonna have to go and get more. But guys, if you love noodles, like I love Asian noodles, if you love noodles and you're trying to cut your carbs, this is them right here. And they're so easy to find, like super easy. This has probably been the biggest game changer for me, and I have them in Ziploc bags because I had already opened up the bag. This is 0 carb bread, which is wild. It's crazy to even think about that it exists. And I found it on the website called Thin Slim Foods. You can get them on Amazon too, but they're more expensive on Amazon. But this is a loaf of bread. There's obviously only pieces in here, and it tastes just like bread. Like, I've made grilled cheeses, breakfast sandwiches, I've used it for garlic toast, I've used it for everything, and it's 0 grams of carbs. 0 grams of carbs, which is wild, like it's insane. So this has saved me, along with those konjac noodles and the freaking tostones and the little caramel chocolate bars. It's been a breeze, like a breeze for me. And if you guys want me to talk more about like what I've been eating and stuff like that, just let me know down below and I'll do a video of like my low carb like options, I guess. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.